or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till
18 to 24, still in that age group. It's William Hawthorne,
you've got to let me know.
Ironman. And the bell.
Should I stay or
What's going on,
should I
everyone?
go?
Welcome back to another YouTube video. I know it's been a while of me being out here in New Zealand since I posted anything, but it's race week. I want to just do a race week video, throw it back to the old race week vlog, show you little snippets of each day leading into this weekend. Today is Monday, the 24th of February. The race is on the 1st of March, which is this upcoming Saturday. So it's coming up pretty quick. We're like 5 days out, 6 days out today. I'm currently in Auckland, just doing some work, doing my educational blogs, fixing the website, you know, which is looking absolutely pristine, by the way. If you guys haven't checked it out, there's free educational stuff. Obviously, if you're interested in doing remote metabolic testing, a little bit of a, well, I can't really say sponsored ad because it's myself. That's the only ad you're gonna get this whole video. Those of you guys who follow me, you guys know who Gio is. He's going for the world record to be the youngest person to do an Ironman on each continent the fastest. So he flies out tomorrow. We'll go meet up with him, which I'll take you guys along for. And yeah, this week, realistically, we're in the taper. So it's not about really doing training. It's more just like keeping the body sharp, keeping it moving, but not doing anything stupid. The main goal is just to like show up on race day, feeling good, feeling fresh. Let's get into it. Race week's here, baby. First Ironman in almost 2 years.
Workout is, I mean, it's not much of a workout. It's 4 by 30 seconds at like 380, 390 watts into 4 by 2.5 minutes at threshold.
You're patient and you're twice as kind. And there's a book that says that's some good sign. You call my crazy every time. You think I'm kind of crazy.
Tuesday. Tuesday the 25th. Good day, hot day here in Auckland. Today we have a swim, which I'm going to do.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the buildings out in Brooklyn are taller than the clouds, and I don't like who I am Sunday morning coming down.
Alright guys, we're just doing some tune-up stuff on the bike. I'm gonna just cue a time lapse. The biggest thing is just cleaning up all this. New chain, put on the race wheels. And other than that, not a whole lot, just kind of clean everything up.
That old ball cap you stole from me out in the woods around a fire in eastern Tennessee. And the beating that I got from them boys in Baton Rouge was nothing like the beating that I got from loving you. Take me back to us then.
All right, we're here with the man. Gio's made it here from the USA. Officially in two days out, 3 days out from the race.
It's so close.
Yeah, it's getting close. All right, YouTube. We are officially going out to do our 80-minute bike ride. So like I was saying, we'll do an easy ride today, and then we'll do a short run afterwards, and then driving a little ways outside the city.
Just went bad, but you're the best I ever had.
So that's the bike ride done. We just did about an hour. We're just spinning back. All right, so that's the bike done. We did an hour and 5 minutes. Race rig is looking mean. Use the disc wheel. I have the head disc wheel, and then this is the 90mm one up front. And then I just put this on, this between the arms mount. I didn't have that for 70.3 World, so that's a little bit of a change just to try to carry more nutrition for the Ironman, obviously. How about you, Gio? How are the legs feeling post 15-hour flight yesterday?
Not bad. I didn't really eat a lot yesterday, so need more carbs.
Yeah, we need to go get some food.
Yeah.
25-ish, 30 minutes, easy. Where we park, there's like some nice running trails out here. All right, so that's the run done. Over 5K. 20 minutes easy, and then we did some strides, which we did. Pick up some water, some food, and yeah. All right, YouTube, we are officially off to Taupo. The 3-hour drive begins. We're gonna get there around 1:30, and yeah, we're gonna go straight to the village. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
Let's go.
How you feeling, Gio? 2 days out?
Feeling good, feeling fresh. Excited to see the course. Another race down, and yeah, trying to outbike Willie. So.
Before you crank the tractor, pump the clutch. I ain't going nowhere no time soon, but just in case I ain't around when you get older, I just thought I'd tell you now.
All right, YouTube, so we've made it to the Ironman Village. It's just in the background there. That's the finish line here in Taupo. But yeah, we're gonna go get our bib numbers, check in, and we'll go from there.
In case I ain't around, make sure y'all all still eat together at your mama's, at your church Sunday. Throw the dog a ball, take a walk and call your brother if you had a hard day. When the dogwoods bloom, you best be fishing. And it's my time to die, boy, don't stop living. In case I ain't around when you get older,
All right, YouTube, so we just wrapped up at the Ironman Village. We both got the precision fuel and hydration testing done. Found out some really good tips. Sat down with the guys for about an hour, and it was super insightful. So got my sweat rate, sodium loss. It was like 175 bucks New Zealand. So yeah, super worth it. But now we're gonna go get some food. It's about 4:30 p.m. I bought a bunch of shit. Spent too much money as always at these villages, but
I'm starving, bro.
all right, YouTube. So we made it back to the Airbnb. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour, but just to show you how close we are to the lake itself. So I don't know if you guys can see it from there. Swim start is like just over there. We got Gio trying to park the car. Guy needs to learn how to drive. But yeah, so this is the Airbnb. Living room right here. Speaker, which will come in clutch. All this stuff. We did pick up some groceries. We just got like the essentials, cookies, bread, pasta, rice, a couple of other types of fruit. There's Gio's room. Speak of the devil.
Guys?
Got upstairs, way too big of a Airbnb for the two of us, but bunk beds for the win. Nice little TV, got your own bathroom in there. How's the cookie?
This is fuel. I'm bringing 6 every hour on the bike. The run. Tuna with peanut butter.
All right, headed down to swim. Be a quick 400 or 500 meters or so. Probably not even that far, but we're just...
So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love, love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take?
All right, YouTube, we are officially one day out from Ironman New Zealand. It is 10:45 in the morning. Me and Gio have just kind of been packing everything up, getting ready to go to the village, check in. I never usually like to film a whole lot the day before the race just because, like, yeah, you know, gotta focus in. But I thought I'd walk you guys through just like, everything's a bit messy in here, so bear with me, but a gear bag, stuff like that you get if any of you guys are looking to do Ironman New Zealand. And a lot of Ironmans are the same. So just to kind of give you an idea. So I'll start with the bike. I have a Canyon Speed Max. This is the SLX CF model. It's not the top of the line one. Fast TT bars. I'll be running a bottle here, and then I got 2 aero bottles on the frame. Shoved about 5 gels in here, and then I got some salt tabs as well. Head disc wheel in the back. I use the Pirelli P0 TLR SL race tires on both. 28 in the front, 26 in the back. Don't ask me why, that's just what my bike shop recommended. Tubeless for both, 90 millimeter deep front wheel. Yeah, put on a new chain. I'm just charging the pedals in the Di2, but yeah, that's the bike setup. It is a mess in here, so bear with me. See my tri-suit I'll be wearing, yeah, that's the CDA Win Republic suit that I got made up custom, so it's got inner athlete coaching, obviously represent the squad. TCR, which is my bike shop in Calgary, they helped me out a lot. Shout out to them. Obviously you got the Canadian flag, my name on the back, a little bit of a wheat symbol to remind me from home, family farm, and of course resilience. Yeah, I got that tattooed on my collarbone when I first got into triathlon, so I put that on my last tri-suit, put it on this one. Bags, so these are the bags that Ironman gave us for Ironman New Zealand. These are quite nice actually. Like, it's almost like a suitcase type vibe, because this pulls over and then I guess you could put stuff in there and then put stuff over top, which is kind of nice. So run gear bag, obviously, bike gear bag over there. So for the bike, I'm going to do, I think, about 100 grams of carbs an hour. I'm going to be using raw fuel because I got the sweat test done yesterday and it came out that my sweat rate in terms of sodium is about 1200 milligrams of sodium per hour, so I need to make sure I'm replenishing that. And the raw fuel, if I do 100 grams of carbs worth, is around 1200, which is perfect. So I'll do that on the bike as well as use gels, just because I can only carry 4 hours worth of nutrition just from the bottles alone. For the run, I ended up picking up, I'm going to carry with me about 2 hours worth of nutrition on the run, so I'm going to shove these 3 gels in my tri-suit. And then I bought this flask and I threw a 90 gram gel in here with some water, and then I also have about 500 milligrams of sodium, because this is only about 500 milliliters, so you want to be careful with not overdoing your sodium concentration relative to how much fluids you're getting in, because that's a big mistake I've made in the past. Wearing the Hoka Cielo X1 shoes. I'll be wearing the Gyro Arrowhead shoes. I got the S-Sphere, whatever I forget what model, but like those. And yeah, same wetsuit I've had for the last two and a half years. Yeah, still does the job. It's a Roka, the blue Roka AWA, because I'm a gold whatever guy this year. And then the Roka, I picked up these at my last race, the Roka goggles, which I actually really like. You can see really well out of them. That's all the gear. I think the biggest thing that I really want to focus on for this race is like really pacing myself on the bike and nutrition, because I feel like my last Ironman, I wasn't really dialed in on nutrition, but after having that sweat test done yesterday, I feel like that really just like made a lot of things click, and I'm now realizing how important it is, not just for carbs, like obviously I knew that already, but it's like the getting in relative fluids to sodium and making sure you're getting in that right balance, because it's very easy if you're like, you should never be drinking just water during an Ironman unless you feel like you've overdone sodium. So it's always just making sure that if you are drinking fluids, you're getting in that sodium with it, because your sweat rate doesn't really change. And that's why I think everybody should get that sweat rate test done. Like, I paid for it out of pocket, and it was honestly
All right, YouTube. So it is just before 2 p.m. and we're just headed to the village now to check everything in. We did go for a 15-minute run and a 15-minute bike ride as well. Nothing crazy. I didn't film any of it. Obviously, we've just kind of been running around a bit this morning, just making sure that we got everything. Yeah, wild to think that this is only my second full Ironman, but I
Bike checking now. All right, tired. I don't know, every 20 minutes the mood changes, so I don't know what to expect.
podium.
If you DNF, you just don't post the video.
Yeah, if I DNF, you will never see any of this footage. At the village. It's getting real now. We're in a good spot. Bib number 147. Gio's just over there. You can see his bike. It's close, which is nice. Pros are all right there. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Pre-race thoughts and just talked about how I'm feeling and everything like that. But no, I'm definitely excited. It's been a year and a half since I did my last full distance Ironman. Obviously, for those of you guys who've been following me for a long time, you know I raced a lot last year, just like 70.3s and stuff like that, but I didn't race a full. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. I mean, I don't really know what to expect, and I think that's like the most exciting part about racing like the full distance Ironmans is like so much can go wrong. It just excites the shit out of me. So I'm definitely, I think if I could compare how I feel now compared to how I obviously did before my first one in Placid, obviously I'm more confident, like fitness wise. I've just had more training under my belt, obviously, but like in terms of that same like the nerves, the excitement, like that's all the same. Anybody who's done a full Ironman, I think can just relate to that, how you feel going into these. Because I mean, I don't care how fit you are, swimming 4K, biking 180K, and then running a marathon is freaking hard. I mean, there's no way you can make that easy on yourself. So I think, yeah, honestly, I don't even know what my thought process was talking to the camera right now in terms of what I wanted to say. I'm kind of going full send on Ironmans moving forward, and that's going to kind of be my focus, is doing these full distance races and trying to get good at them. Less than 12 hours out now till we start, and if you guys take anything away from watching my videos, it's just like, yeah, do hard things, do things you want to do, pursue shit, or whatever it is. Like, just pick something, and I mean, just devote yourself to it. And I can guarantee you the things that you're going to learn in that process of doing it is what makes being in the pursuit of something worth it. And that's something I talk about all the time, in this phase of becoming something. And that can literally be applied to anything. I'll go bug Gio. Do you got any pre-race thoughts? What are you thinking?
I don't know, it always feels like...
It's your third Ironman.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah. I think it always feels like it's the first time again. Honestly, I'm cooking some pasta right now. I was just thinking like, I'm gonna call my parents and just talk about what I'm feeling, just like I did for the other two races. And I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but once you're out there, this is what I tell everybody. Everybody's so scared about, like, let's say the Ironman, but once you're out there doing it, you just realize, like, damn, I'm actually doing this. And once you finish, you realize that it's not that huge monster that you had in your head. And I think that's for everything in life, right? That's a message for myself, because I was kind of stressing right now. So
nah, it's a message for both of us that we need to apply.
Because I'm terrified.
Pasta, just a little bit of chicken, nothing that's gonna...
So why don't you eat a lot of protein before a race?
Well, right now what you need most is carbs because you need to have that glycogen in your muscles for the race. Proteins, I usually go to like 50 grams during the whole day, let's say the day before or 2 days before. Fats, I also go super low, mostly because I don't want that digesting my stomach for like the race. Carbs are easily digestible, and proteins and fats, they stay longer in your gut. So that's the main reason. You're not gonna need that much protein. That's not gonna make any benefits for the race.
Guys, in the morning, but we're gonna be off to bed here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I think I've had enough. I might get a little drunk. I say what's on my mind.
Seem too busy over there.
Just when she went to sleep at night, she makes sure I'm breathing in the morning. We were locked inside a room, I ate a pill, shake like the moon. Put her tongue into my mouth like she wanted. Wait, can't hide the secret anymore. I'm inside, I let you take control. Once we met, I cannot love someone again. My chest gave you my heart and soul. Wait, where you going? Close my eyes. She said I'm coming with you tonight. Close my eyes. Count to 10 and see if I die. I knew a girl who saw me cry before, 'cause I was broken. I wasn't hell, burning alive. How did you find me here? She wrapped her arms around her body and said, don't stop holding. Now start the car, baby, and take me the fuck out of here. Rip my shirt, I feel your skin on mine. This is yours.
The 18 to 24, third in that age group. It's William Hawker. William, you are an Ironman.
Really too late to call, so we wait for morning to wake you is all we got. But you know me as hard.
Supporters, partners, all of you here today, thank you so much for just letting our athletes get out there and do. Just hope you enjoy
You're not alone. Together we stand. I'll be
Let's
by
go,
your
Will.
side. You know I'll take your hand. When it gets cold and it feels like the end, there's no place to go. You know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Just stay strong. 'Cause you know I'm here for you. I'm here for you. There's nothing you can say.
say I talk just like them. They say these scuffed up boots look good on me as they did on me. And that Ford Ford you had is running just as good as it ever had. Think I broke your record for a small amount of sunset spinner paid second cash. Wonder what you think about that. If you walked in, pulled up a chair